This is a theme song.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't expect anything. Oh boy! Welcome to a brand new episode of the Don't Expect Anything podcast. And I'm just going to get right to it, introducing my partner in crime tonight. He's doing some sweet-ass hand gestures like a cool cop. It's Joshua Grinick. How are you?
I'm good. I was directing you, signaling you
Yeah.
for a to my left or
Oh,
to my right.
Because technically you are to my both.
Yes.
To my both.
That'll get him. That's really clear.
When he says he sits around me, he sits around me. Doesn't work.
It doesn't work
Not
as
that
much. Wide or
No. Or
donut shaped.
you've got a big hole in the middle. What can I say? Well, it's been two. What? What? Really? What?
Well, don't we all have a big hole in the middle of us?
What do you mean?
Like if you make out with someone,
Yes.
aren't you like a big hole from bumhole to bumhole?
Oh my god, I see what you mean. Unless you got some, and I usually do, some tight backup in your caboose. You've got the blockage.
You're corked.
But if you, yeah, I guess that's where the phrase comes from. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly where it comes
But if you're flowing all through
if you're flowing
from tongue to taint, then yeah, I assume you're one. Yeah, I was thinking that if you wanted a real deep clean,
yes.
you just put a long string in your mouth.
Swallow a long
Yeah, then
swath.
floss your whole body just to get the
floss.
body floss, just to get the gunk out, of your small and large intestines.
Yeah, I can.
So the small intestine
Yeah.
runs into the large intestine. What do you go through first
Oh, I don't know.
as food?
Stomach.
One day we should delve inside
Alright,
someone's
I feel
body.
let's see if I can recall this.
Okay, from what, like grade
Well,
5
you
health?
You eat it goes down your mouth.
You eat it. It goes down your mouth.
You need it down your throat.
Miss,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Yeah, esophagus.
Mm.
And then it pretty much lands in your stomach straight away, doesn't it?
Nice. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
So I assume so, because the stomach acids will eat it down, so it's
When
more
does it
digestible.
go through, like, the thing go? Does everything go through the kidneys and does everything go
Oh,
through
man.
the liver?
We should make this a
Only
don't Google
some stuff.
episode. We should not Google anything and just see how close we get. Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. I think the stomach acid should break it down.
Mm-hmm.
God, we're so dumb. And then it goes through on its journey through the kilometers and kilometers of intestines. I think it's small to
Start
big.
with small then large.
Well, maybe it's large because the large breaks it down even further, so it gets through the small one.
I know they're really long. Like if you take
3
long
football fields.
intestine-
3 football fields.
But they're
That's
also
the
really
measurement.
stretchy. So if you take it out of someone and stretch it around the world,
Yeah.
that person's dead.
Yes. Scientifically, very accurate.
Like, if you had every person on Earth hold
Yeah.
hands around the circumference of the world, a lot of them would drown.
Yeah, a few of them would, I think.
Yeah.
Unless they had some sort of,
Breathing apparatus.
or like wooden platform boat type
Shoes.
man-made island. Shoes!
Floating shoes.
Floating shoes?
Did you ever try to like stand on flotation devices?
Did I?
Like floating.
What an
and stuff?
esoteric question. Yeah, I guess I did.
And then
Yeah.
never
I-
do it near the ledge of something.
Oh, please tell me you did
That's where
that.
you start, right?
Exactly, but you can't jump onto flow 2 pieces
No,
of
but even stepping, it's
it-
very hard. Is it possible? Is it possible to hover?
Is it possible to hover?
Yeah, on water on the floaties.
No. They have to be huge, and the way to balance, there's got to be a lot of air in there. You know what's one of the most
What?
jealous things I've ever seen?
What?
Is that moment in The Incredibles where Ash like runs across the water and then he like laughs and he's so
Dash?
excited. Dash, the character in The Incredibles who runs
So you
fast.
said Ash.
Oh no. Dash.
Yeah,
Not the-
that
not the-
makes a lot more
Not
sense.
the Pokemon trainer
Okay.
from the titular Pokemon trainer show, but The
Ash,
Incredibles.
Tomato sauce.
What? Ash
Ketchup,
tomato.
sorry.
Oh fuck. Ash tomato sauce. Bulba dinosaur,
Well, what
go
about
get
in,
him.
I think it's Australian made thing. The motorbikes that have the little, what do you call them, skis at the front.
Yeah.
So when they hit water, they keep going.
So anything Vin Diesel would ride
I
in
think
his
he rode it, yeah.
famously in Triple X Return of Xander Cage.
We haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I have.
Oh,
I've seen Return of Xander Cage.
we stopped at the movie where he looks at a brick wall.
Yeah, with binoculars.
binoculars.
Yeah, what a dumb movie. That was my screensaver for a while. You and I have seen the third one.
Oh, okay.
And it's maybe one of the worst films I've ever seen. But it's
You've seen a lot of bad
but
movies.
it's so funny. Like hilariously bad. In like the worst ways possible. And so speaking of Hugh,
Yeah.
and how much I guess he looks like Return of Xander Cage himself.
You think Hugh looks like Vin Diesel?
Yep. I think that's uncanny resemblance. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, let's go through the characteristics.
All right.
And I'm gonna describe a general person.
All right. I'm closing my eyes so I can picture it.
Please close your eyes, okay? And then when I finish, you just say the first person who you associate with, okay?
Okay.
He doesn't wear shirts a lot.
Oh, yep.
Okay, he's shirtless, or if in some sort of tiny shirt. Sometimes bearing the guns, which he has a lot. Very strong.
Pictures forming, yes.
Yeah, strapping young. Well, not young, you know. He's
Hard to judge what age
He's the vibrance of
Ageless.
he's ageless. He transcends time. His personality makes him so much younger. He's a bit immature. You know, you don't know where you stand with him, and he can just change on the drop of a hat. Best friends suddenly become hated rivals and are forced to off different projects. They go to faraway places on exotic adventures.
Oh, yes.
Completely bald and ripped. Italian American.
Yep.
Who am I talking of?
This is Hugh Davies.
It's Hugh Davies
Yeah,
to the T.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's the same. You know what? Crazy stuff, Josh.
Yeah.
Think about what I said.
Yep.
Tank top, the being naked, exotic locations. Could also apply to Vin Diesel if you think about it. Just go through it again. Just go through it. Think about it.
Yeah, I see how.
You see how? You see how?
Yeah, more of a Hugh Davies.
I know. When you think bald, ripped Italian Americans, Hugh
That's
Rodri
leads me
Davies.
more to Hugh Davies,
Hugh
yeah.
Rodri Davies pops to mind. But if you dig through that, Vin Diesel's just there.
Yeah,
And speaking
I can
of
see it.
the strapping Italian American Hugh Rodri Davies,
Yes,
he's been away for 2 months.
he has.
We've been Hugh free since
23 of that month.
I guess let's just say he left on the 23 of that month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
He left on June 23. Wait, that just makes sense. Wait, no. What day is it today?
I don't know. It's
The 30th of June. So there's a timey-wimey little jump for
Ooh.
everyone. Hugh has been away for 2 months.
Oh, but
How's
not
your
from
life
you.
been? How's your life been different? Yeah, he was here a mere week ago for you guys, but for us it's been a cold, never ceasing.
It has been cold since he's been gone.
Yeah.
Oh, I left when he left.
Oh, that's right. You went to Japan, so it's just me
Yeah,
talking into a microphone by myself.
sad time.
I didn't release any of those. They're for my private collection.
Just you and Liv.
Yeah. Audio porn. Have you never heard of it?
Oh.
Release
Do you-
audio tapes.
Do you leave like clues to your future self, like where you hid things?
What?
I don't know.
What?
I might do that.
You might do what?
Nothing.
Why are you bringing out that map? What's on that map?
It's okay. Don't worry. Let me just.
What's that ancient scroll you're
It gets
holding?
really confusing if you put X's all over the map.
Well, that's a good point because only you know which X is the real X.
Yeah.
But any imposter reading it. So it is a treasure map, is what I'm looking at.
Treasure, danger.
If this treasure is some bullshit about loving each other or trusting yourself,
well, you're gonna hate this map. Every X is a kiss, bitch.
No, it's just love. This treasure was love all along.
Look within.
Look within. Golden treasure lie in your broken intestines.
Which are located.
Somewhere in the middle of your body.
Bingo!
Bingo.
Because I know where they are.
That's a bingo.
That's. I should look up random.
Can't, not a Google
No,
episode.
Google.
We can't Google
I was
episode.
gonna look up.
Tell me what you're
random
gonna
words.
look up.
I don't know.
Oh. You're going, what?
I don't know. I was gonna look up random words for body parts, and you just tell me where you think they are.
Well, that's a good one. But instead of Googling,
Alright.
name some body
Oh,
parts.
fuck.
Alright, I'm going to say one. Where is the pancreas?
That would be closer to the groin-ish area.
Closer to the
Towards
groinish area.
Towards like the hip
To
area.
what-
Yeah.
Is there one on each side?
Ooh, I feel like pancreas, I feel like it's symmetric, so there's either one near the middle or
I thought there was
two.
a singular pancreas. I thought there was only one.
Yeah, or else its name would sound
It's
cool,
so
right?
crazy that we know so little about
There's so many
us.
bits and bobs. in
Like
there.
how we should know everything about us. If you're a computer engineer, if
Yep.
something's broken, you know how to fix it because you know the internals of a computer.
Yeah.
How do we not know ours back to front? We gotta get some quack doctor to tell us. And I do see a
But, like,
duck.
computers
I do.
are designed-
My doctor is a duck.
We were like evolved.
Let that one hang. Yep.
Wait, go on.
No. Sorry,
Back
we
to
were
the
evolved.
duck.
I like your story. Keep going.
All right, like ducks, we
Mm.
evolved.
Sure.
Like no, it's not.
Especially my doctor.
It's not like wisely compartmentalized in there.
Mm.
It's just all randomly generated over the years.
It's crazy. What a weird roll of the dice led humans to be as they
Accidentally
are.
Be alive, yeah.
Yeah, not accidentally, like through millennia of,
Not dying.
not dying. Exactly, that's the term.
Yeah.
That's the term I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Natural
Natural selection.
selection.
Yeah.
And then that's here where we ended up. And now
And now
teenagers are growing horns in the back of their
Yeah,
head.
that's interesting.
Very
I
interesting.
went and looked that up.
Did you?
Yeah, they got horns.
They got horns, yeah. So
Do you have the lumps? I do have like slight lumps around where their horns are.
I don't think I do have any lumps.
Oh.
So recently I saw on I don't know some show.
Okay.
I think it was a late night show.
Yep. Go on.
Maybe the Daily Show, Trevor Noah. But he was talking about that.
Shout out Trevor Noah.
Shut up, bro. Come on the podcast. That young teenagers and
Yes.
and kids are.
Not to be confused with old teenagers.
No. None of these 19-year-olds.
No 9 teenagers.
What? No singular 9 teenagers.
Yeah.
What?
19.
We're in a hole, I'm pulling out. Goose, we're going down.
19ers?
19ers. Those sturdy 19ers.
Alright, so anyone 18 and under?
Yeah.
But like above 13?
Give me a 12 in there, I think.
Alright,
too.
a 12.
I think actually more along those
Alright,
lines.
so we've got the age bracket. Tell us about
It's not 19, but it is somewhere around 12.
So from around 12 to 18.
12 to 18 is the choice period, but I'm thinking
For what?
for these horns, dude.
Oh, back to the horn.
Yeah, so they're growing horns in the base of their skull,
Yep.
just like little bone spurs,
Yep.
because the theory is that the bodies are adapting to constant use of the phone.
Okay.
You're more hunched, your neck is looking down, and there's been recorded growths of bone spurs that look like horns coming out the base of the skull in teenagers because
Cool.
humans are
They look
using
like they're going
phone
to
so much.
protrude the skin or...
I'm not sure. I don't know if they go that far, but that'd be wicked.
Yeah. Do you know anyone with who has like an extra long tailbone?
No, I can't even imagine what that would look like.
Looks like a little tail.
It does?
Yeah, like it pops out. Some people have like a
Whoa.
little tail nub.
Oh my god.
Nub.
Little nub.
Yeah. Oh, talking about nubs
Yeah, no, Hugh isn't here today.
and and body parts.
Yes?
I was playing Operation last night.
Whoa, the classic board
Classic
game.
Operation.
Parker Brothers, OG.
Is it Parker Brothers?
I don't know, it's just a
Oh,
guess.
Anyway.
Can't Google it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It must have been used as a sex toy.
What do you mean?
100%.
That operation board?
It's a vibrating knob.
Let me think about that.
The nose lights up and just vibrates.
Yeah, but where are you?
You just
How?
grind on it.
Just grind on the whole board?
Well, I don't have all the bits to grind.
You have some bits.
successfully, but I could grind my gooch on it if I really tried.
Look, you're
Don't listen to this one, family.
yeah, turn off about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We know your proclivity for
Profanity.
purchasing your testicles on
Alright.
various things.
Yes.
Famously, you hooked on
Yeah.
back in primary school.
But that wishbone, oh,
Check us. How big are these pieces? Was this like
not that big.
giant size operation?
small.
Pretty small pieces. That's what makes it tricky. I've had
Yeah.
to pick them up.
Well, what makes it even trickier are the holes are just as small.
Yes,
Yeah.
I found that to be true in operation and in life. What's the hardest operation bit to take out in your opinion? I don't know what version you have.
I think the heart cost the most to get out, and I guess that's the
Oh,
difficulty.
see, I had OG operation
Yeah.
without these Costa. You just like pick things
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think
The
this wasn't.
the elastic band was always a little hard.
Oh no, they seemed easy. The difficulty was they can slide like out of reach, and you have to like scrape them.
Oh,
to get
the horse.
the horse. I got the horse out.
Oh yeah,
I
that
got
one
the
was
horse
always a
out
little
last
hard, I think.
This is a riveting podcast
The-
of things we've got out of an operation.
Jesus
if you've
Christ.
played Operation, ring
Yeah.
us.
If
call
you've had
us.
an operation,
Yep.
uh,
I've had no operations.
I've had
Tell us about your
One-
operations.
operation.
Oh, that's not true. I had my testicles sewn back together.
Oh, after the
Yeah.
balls situation,
Yeah.
after the hooking on.
Yeah, but it's not. It wasn't in a room.
Check out-
it
it
was
wasn't-
out in the open fresh air.
It was a back to basics
It was in an
operation.
operating theatre.
It was in a paddock.
Yeah.
The duck, actually, my doctor, he
Oh, go
performed
on.
that. He performed that.
Yep.
Just like I see a duck for a doctor. That's why I'm always in
Yeah,
sale.
you were saying.
Yeah, because they just know the world on a different level than
Yeah,
us.
a bit lower.
Yeah. And I don't really have health insurance or money.
Say health insurance.
I do have health insurance, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's just if I do pass
Yeah.
and I end up in hell, Liv gets half of my drachma to pay the the gold drachma to pay the
the eye coins.
yeah the one that the Grim Reaper takes when you takes
Oh,
you on
yeah.
the ferry across the River Styx.
Yeah.
You
She
need a
gets
gold
some-
drachma. She gets
She
mine.
gets a rebate.
Yeah, because like, if I'm just thrown off, like
Oh, if you fall into the.
yeah, or I don't make it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want her to be protected in the afterlife, so she
Okay.
gets my gold drachma. Because when you die, you get a gold drachma to take, and that's what it
Oh,
costs.
okay.
So you better be a real loser to lose it in that kind of time period where you're not
Yeah,
alive.
insured. How much did it cost to insure?
Oh, it's
2 gold drachma.
it's just a loaf of stale bread every day for my duck doctor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know that makes them shit a lot.
Well, speaking of Corky, he's blocked up.
Oh.
Yeah, he's blocked up. So it's kind of a tete-a-tete situation, a vis-a-vis. I give him
Sous
bread.
vide.
Sous vide duck. And it is weird because when I get really hungry, I eat the doctor, but he's back the next day.
Oh,
Sometimes
he'll
he'll have like a different mark on his neck or something, and sometimes he'll be a woman, but it's usually the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's cured my many ailments for many years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Like what has he helped you with?
Well, I had the measles once.
Yeah. What do you
Uh,
do for that?
he kind of just took me down to the lake.
Yeah.
There was a bench there. I kind of just fed him stale bread.
And how did that? and how
Well, in a
did
few
yours-
weeks, the measles disappeared, so I chalked it up to a win for him.
and
Doctor.
you?
Well, it was hard for me because I had the measles for quite a while afterwards. But
After the week.
yeah. It was about 3 weeks after the week. And
So you were cured, and then you continued to have measles.
well, yeah, I did go see the doctor,
Yeah.
and he did prescribe me to keep feeding him stale bread for the rest of
How did he communicate that?
through a series of quacks.
Okay.
He is a duck after all. This is not. He's
He
not.
doesn't
He's not.
speak English. That'd be crazy.
Look! He's not a quack. He's also my psychiatrist. Yeah, I talk through a lot of issues with him. Do you want to know his name?
What's his name?
Do you really want to know?
Not particularly, but
Patient confidentiality with doctors. Doctor-patient confidentiality.
that's your doctor's name.
Yeah, it falls under the. I don't want him. I don't want you. Like it's weird if two friends go see the same psychologist, right?
Is it?
Well, because then how about if they're talking about them? So then the person has outside influence on.
I think you're thinking about it all backwards.
How? Look, Dr. Quack is going to be really on me.
Like,
to,
we're not confidential about the doctors. The doctors are.
Yeah. So
confidential about
Dr.
us.
Patient confidentiality goes both ways. So the doctor keeps all my secrets, and I don't tell people his name. Dr.
Okay.
Quack would hate me telling you his name, by the way.
But
He-
is it not Dr. Quack? Is that like a moniker? Or is that like...
No, that's my mum. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah. my mum, the duck. It's also my mum. It's weird.
Your mum is
Is my
Dr. Quack,
psychiatrist.
but Dr. Quack's your psychiatrist.
Yeah, exactly. That's the person. That's the one I'm talking about.
But the whole
Hmm?
confidentiality, do I now know who...
Well, shit. I forgot about that.
in the last...
Look, the pills that Dr. Quack
Oh,
prescribed
he's
me,
giving you pills. She's giving you pills. Mum's giving you pills?
they've really kind of messed with my head a little bit, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, how do you feel?
Well, they look and taste like worms
Yep.
that are pulled straight out from the ground. And so what happened is, it's this weird dance we go through, because, there's, on the hush-hush, some drugs you just, get the prescription. So it's this weird dance we do where Dr. Quack will go digging around in some dirt,
Yep.
and he'll find a worm.
Yep.
worm in quotation mark. It's the pill.
But it's not. It's where it keeps the pills.
Yeah, exactly,
She-
exactly. But we have to call it worm just for safety's sake, and if the the FDA is listening.
Yep. The Australian FDA.
The Australian FDA, the AFDA, and for drugs, the AFDA FD.
Yep.
So Dr. Quack will just go into the earth, pull out the worm, and then I have to quickly get my lips up to his hard beak.
Yep.
Kind of wrestle with him.
Oh,
I
so
kind of
the doctor's not letting it go?
No, I kind of mouth tug of war just to keep the illusion up that
Okay.
it's like take the pill, don't take the pill, take the pill, don't take the
Aw.
pill. Yeah, so I have to kind of wrestle Dr. Quack,
Is it like the spaghetti in the movie with the dogs?
the Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but it's picture that scene.
Yeah.
The restaurant, the two
Yeah.
dogs, they're looking
The
away from
garbage
each
bin.
Yeah, they're looking away from each other. The waiter's brought out a plate of pasta, and they're sucking the noodle. Now get rid of the other way. It's a picture like a pondish area.
Yep.
Grass, dirt,
Pond.
pond to
Yep.
the side, and then instead of two dogs, it's a duck and me, and we're pulling a worm between us, in a kind of show for the higher ups.
Oh, who are the higher ups?
Well, the FDA, the AFDA, FD.
Okay.
Yeah, the Australian Enforcement. What?
So what is this showing them?
Well, it's showing that he's not trying to give it to me, but I will take it.
Why is that? Why is that important?
Well,
That there's restraint.
it shows an eagerness and a willing for him to break the rules, which they don't like, but I really appreciate. But saying this, it is confidential, so don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you aware we're on podcast?
Yes,
you
but
open.
no one listens to this
Fair point.
because Hugh's not on it.
Oh yeah.
He's not on it, so people will just see that it's you and I.
I've got a question for you.
Me, okay.
Hugh?
Cool. It sounded like you said Hugh for a
Yeah.
second, and I nearly lost.
Do
my
you
shit.
miss the guy?
Do I miss Hugh?
Yeah.
Less than I thought.
Oh boy. Oh, let's talk about that.
Yeah, so now he's gone. I'm like, oh, I just sigh relief every morning when I wake up. No, I do. I miss him. He has a specific humor
Yep.
that even you and I, we have a specific way we make each
Yeah,
other
we were
laugh.
saying this just before when watching TV.
Yeah, exactly. Watching MasterChef without him is borderlining on insanity.
Yeah, we're just watching these drama shows,
Yeah.
and why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. It's just going through the motions at this
Yeah,
point.
we're not shit talking. He's a good shit talker.
He is. Yeah, I
And
miss
all the
him.
misogynist stuff.
Yeah, dude. That
Quite hilarious.
we could put, well, sure. From a certain
if someone
point of view.
else says it.
Exactly. Yeah. If we just feel weird saying it.
Yeah.
We just need his creepy factor.
Yeah, we need the creep.
We need the creep back. Do you miss him? Has your life changed at all?
Oh, drastically.
Really? How so? What did Hugh do in your life that drastically altered it?
Well, he was just there. You know?
Yeah, I guess one day
He's my neighbor. We shared bedroom door
you shared a thin wall.
distances. I don't know. My door was next to his door.
That's great.
I'd come out in the hallway. Sometimes we'd have to do a little dance to get around each other
That's
because we're going in different directions.
So basically, you're just getting places a few seconds earlier.
Yeah, well, no, but now lives there, and it's
okay.
it's the exact same thing.
So he's-
just a different person.
Okay, so you miss him in the fact that your eye levels didn't have to look down a little bit.
I guess so.
You still have to adjust your eye level to not look straight ahead, but
Yeah.
slightly downward.
And it hurts.
I bet it does.
It hurts very deep.
Your muscles get used to a certain action.
My heart hasn't. That's located here.
Josh, your heart's in the back of the head like a weird brain tumor. I've never seen this before, but your tumor is your heart.
I'm always thinking with my heart.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah. Don't know where the brain is though.
No, that is very obvious. You are pointing at your left earlobe, and it's so close too. You're nearly there, but the brain's just a bit higher up, man.
In my earlobe.
Than your earlobe, yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
a bit higher up. Crazy. And I guess kind of all up in there. He's taking a big sip of tea. And what are you drinking?
No, I'm not drinking tea.
What are you drinking?
Wrong.
What are you drinking?
Wrong, Jeremy.
Got a hot chocolate?
No,
Don't scald me with that hot tea.
I actually got cold.
Oh, cold what?
It was sesame soup.
Sesame soup?
Yeah, it was like onion sesame soup.
Oh, it was a savory soupus?
Yeah, it was tasty.
That sounds delicious. I
Yeah.
thought it was like a sweet drink.
No, it was sweet.
Well, it was cool.
It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
The
The end.
The end of drink talk. 2019. What was just drinking? Some sesame drink.
Find out next time on All New Drink Talk.
I don't think we could keep that show going.
No, we can't.
We couldn't keep that show going.
What's
Look,
in the car?
this is a weird thing. We've only done a you and I episode once before, and that was when we were digging into the heart of the man who wasn't here.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think we're going to have to do now. He's in another country. But we'll get to that another day because you and I have our nights.
You do have your nights.
The fourth one just came out a little while ago when you're hearing this.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a thing. We don't have a solo dolo
Oh, what should
type
it be?
thing. Well, that's what I'm saying. Because it is evening, but
Yes.
we're not... Usually you and I are hammered.
Oh, okay.
Like last time, I think we drank a whole bottle of wine between ourselves in the space of a recording.
Okay.
And it was like 3 a.m. And that's not a healthy decision.
Not particularly.
No, it is evening here, but, you know, you're drinking your savory soup or whatever.
Yep.
I'm sitting here,
I'm well satiated.
sober, as the day is dark. Oh boy.
Day is over.
The day is as the day is over. Damn it! Maybe I'm less sober than I thought.
Sober.
But
Screw about that.
crowbar. That's good. Do we have a name for a classic J&J
What's
mess
the
around?
premise?
Well, I don't know. We're kind of shooting the shit, having a good time. Usually, you and I will pick a night's type subject to discuss.
Oh, okay.
But we're like,
Do
we're
the
in the
subjects have a theme that they follow?
kind of have to do with the night,
Oh, okay.
nighttime stuff. It's a fine field, and we do stretch it a bit. But we do have a jar of topics if you want to dig into that.
Yeah, let's try that. There
Okay.
seems to be a few left. Since
There's a few. We haven't. We should keep adding to this while he's away. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
That's
that was
it.
a good thump.
That's it. I haven't had one of those in a while. All right, got a little topic. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Okay, here we go. I definitely wrote this because it's my disgusting chicken scroll. Actually, Dr. Quack teaches me how to write as well. What are the most annoying aspects of existence?
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, that is now this I think could be the most minute
Yeah.
to the grandest scale you can
Should
imagine.
we start small?
Sure, I always tend to start small.
Good to know.
Yeah, it is good to know.
Eyelashes.
Oh, okay, tell me so.
Just getting in your eyeballs. Don't go in there. But they go in there, and it's annoying.
That's a good point. Counterpoint,
Yep.
you can make wishes off them.
Counterpoint,
Yeah.
wishes don't work.
But how about if you wish for the wish to be real?
Has that ever worked for you?
It has not. But I haven't had the balls to try it yet.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty groundbreaking stuff.
I've never wished for more genies either.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I get that, but they do protect your eyes from dust and sediment, which would be more annoying in your eye than having an eyelash.
That's true.
So I'm gonna defend eyelashes in that one.
Okay.
All right, give me another one. What's a minute thing
It's annoying.
that?
I was thinking about body stuff because we were talking about
Sure.
body.
Well, I gotta be honest.
What?
My nose gets really cold.
Oh, yeah.
I like numbly cold, but it's just my nose in winter, which we are in right now. That's kind of annoying, and there's really no way to heat it up unless I get a balaclava or something.
I'm trying right now to breathe hot air.
I can
up
see
and-
you're sticking your bottom lip out over the top lip and blowing upwards to try and
It's working.
blow your nose. Is it? I'm just dizzy.
Yeah, and my jaw's really sore.
Yeah, my jaw is sore too.
Right, that didn't work.
No, it didn't. My nose is as cold as ever. It's actually fallen off.
Oh,
I have
well,
frost-
problem solved.
Frostbite over the nose. Yeah, well, exactly right. Now I've got a gaping wound in the... Yeah.
What other thingies? Like, we don't get to see all the colors. I mean, there's infinite colors, but
Sure,
we
of
have like a
course.
limited spectrum.
Yep.
Be cool to see like electromagnetic stuff
That would be cool.
and see what other animals see.
Do you... And now this might be... I don't know where I fall on the side of this, but I want to pose this
All right.
line of questioning. Do you feel the fact that on a grander scale,
Yeah.
existence will never be quantified? Like the
What do you
reason... There'll never be a reason for existence for the universe.
Oh, I don't
It
think
just
there's a
is.
reason.
Yeah, exactly. It just is.
Yeah.
Whatever we do won't affect too much. Well, it affects some things.
Yeah,
But
everything we do has effect.
is that, where do you fall on the side of that? Is that a positive or a negative? Does that free you or does
Well,
that
that's-
constrict you?
That's
Personally.
two separate things. Like the
Okay.
reason for things happening, like whether or not there's a reason for things happening,
Mhm.
one thing, and then the how much you do stuff affecting other things is a whole other thing.
Sure, okay.
I don't think you can like we can't prove that there's a reason or not. So because it's untractable, just don't bother with it.
Sure.
Bother answering that question.
Does the universe?
But how much you can do stuff, and like how much that changes other stuff, that's all perspective.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you can look at the universe from any scale.
Mm-hmm.
And you can look at anything from any scale. And
Of course.
say like how significant it is.
Yeah.
So there's always like a grander or smaller scheme that you can look at stuff.
Yes, I see that.
So it's
Okay.
up to you. What do you want to feel like?
Yeah.
Just put yourself in that perspective and look at the thing.
That's true, but sometimes there are internal forces working against that.
That's true.
And so it's hard to find the balance. It's weird that for so long our ancestors' lives, and I mean primordial
Yeah.
ooze
The
ancestors,
ooze, yeah.
was just survival.
Mm-hmm.
And then along the way, we were still on survival, but we tipped into comfort. The human race tipped over into comfort through money, through drugs, through family, through love.
I think it's still survival.
And that actually is how I rank things in my life. Money top, drugs second, family whatever, love whatever. That's the third. Misc, cash, drugs, etc. is number 3, by the way. But please continue.
Cash, drugs, etc.
Cash, drugs, etc. The new song by I don't know
What do you call
who's big now. Iggy Azalea.
Yeah, way out.
Which is now that is a part of existence I'm not a fan of.
Oh yeah, things that are
Miss Igloo Australia herself.
Oh man, like people representing Australia
Oh,
or
boy.
like just anything in a horrible way.
Yeah, it's true, and it's usually what Corey the party guy,
Ugh,
Iggy Azalea,
another Australian.
Russell Crowe, Mel Gibson. Oh boy. But there's also good like. I'll add crickets. Essentially.
Yeah, I swear I could hear them when you.
Yeah, of course. It was a moment rife for crickets. There is one small detail of existence that's pissing me off just right now.
Yep.
Is that the hood on your jacket is unzipped all the way.
Yeah,
And I've
keeps
just
doing
I've just been staring at it the whole time. Wait,
really
zip that
gets-
in. Oh yeah, nice zip.
Yeah.
Good zip. Okay, that's good. Oh, now you look comfy.
Yeah, it's really comfy hood.
Okay, so now I'm fine. I'm at balance
It's
now.
just it's too furry.
Equilibrium restored.
The furs just go out so much.
Sure. And I find that
It's weird.
I find the fur out too much is not fun. What do you think of that point that I made before when I wasn't sounding stupid? Well, less stupid. The some along the way, human race stopped primarily trying to. Well, not all of us. There are still people who are in harsh conditions trying to survive. But
exactly tries to survive. It's just the things that do things that end up surviving.
the things that do things to end up surviving.
Like reproduce.
Sure. Okay.
And survive. Where everything else doesn't. So just things over time, emergently,
Yes.
you're gonna have stuff that survives.
Sure. I see.
Because that's it. That's
Is there?
natural selection.
Have you read a lot of? I know you're more into facts and figures and
I don't care
fiction.
about figures.
Facts, figures, and non-fiction. But have you read much sci-fi or been versed in any science fiction?
I like sci-fi.
Have you been in any like?
I like cosmic stuff too.
Yes. Yep. Have you read anything that has to do with like a intrinsic fate of humanity? Like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was like a 42, and what's the meaning of life?
Like meaning of life, like grander scheme.
Yeah, or
that's why I
or like
like
Arrival. Have you seen Arrival?
Yeah. I like that.
Is there any bigger world pictures that give like
grander truths?
any science fiction interpretations of? And it's purely fictional, but a meaning for humanity, like Arrival being, without spoiling, using humanity's memories to save an alien race, or Douglas Adams invoking that humans' only goal was to keep asking questions and to never know always want an answer they can never have.
What I think the purpose of humans are.
Is there a purpose?
I don't think.
Is there a
anything has
purpose of humanity that you've seen interpreted in fiction that you've liked?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like how the humans were.
Yeah, or like even so far as to say Her. Have you seen Her?
Not yet.
Dude, you haven't seen. You will love her.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll love her. She's
I
great.
know.
ScarJo, she's great. But it's about humans and technology and how do you love on a scale that you can't comprehend. Very interesting stuff. But is there anything that is piques your interest? Like if humanity was to have a weird esoteric purpose.
I did watch. There was an episode of Love, Death, and Robots.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That it's a really short one. They
What?
are shorts, but this one was like.
So what's the, I've heard of it, but I haven't.
It's bunch of shorts about love, death, and robots.
Okay.
Okay.
So like
futuristic
themed
themes.
pants with different like icons on it, like a heart or a piece of machinery, and they're just like sweet little pants you wear to the beach or something.
Excuse me.
Like you said, this
okay,
shorts, so they're themed shorts.
Animated usually.
Mhm,
Actually,
mhm.
they're not all animated, but
Okay.
yeah, most of them
YouTube, Netflix.
are Netflix.
Netflix. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Anyway, this one was called something about when the yogurt took over, and
Okay.
basically someone, some group of scientists accidentally created sentient yogurt,
Mm-hmm.
and the yogurt got smarter and smarter, and then like it said it solved some problems with the world, and then it went to government, and it's like, oh, we'll solve all your problems, United States, and they laughed at it. Like they're like, oh, we just want to hire for all these answers, and they laughed at it, and they're like, all right, we'll just go to China. They promised us a whole province.
Oh, okay.
And then they started like taking over and stuff, and well, this is spoilers. If you want to see this, don't listen to this for the next like 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Give it a minute, folks.
Give it a minute.
Hit that skip 15 seconds button a few times.
Yeah, at least 4.
At least 4. All right, Josh, you're on 4 seconds of skip time now.
Okay,
Spoil it away.
spoiling.
This episode is a lot of
And
different.
yeah, so people have developed yogurt. It becomes sentient. It becomes more sentient.
Yep.
The world it gives orders to the US, a guide on how to solve like the economic crisis and get rid of all the debt. And the politicians do not follow that,
Okay.
of course.
Yep,
And
makes sense.
everyone goes into like
Traps.
economical decay except the hire. And
Oh,
then like 5 or so years later, everyone's good. The world's like beautiful. The yogurt
Keep pressing that skip button, people. Keep
And then,
pressing that skip button.
The yogurt starts to go off into outer space.
Oh.
And start to leave Earth, and all the humans are worried that the yogurt's gonna just leave them there.
Serves them right for not trusting the yogurt.
Yeah, and they don't know what to do without the yogurt now.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this is all yogurt on Earth?
Yeah.
So
All
no more
sentient-
yogurt?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
crazy.
Yeah, well, no more leaders. Like, a leader came, they accidentally developed a leader came and like took care of them and left them behind.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was an interesting take, because we're always really like elitist, like, yeah, humans are the best thing that came out of Earth. We're gonna go there.
Fuck you,
But
dolphins.
what if it just turns
Close
out like
second,
that-
but no cigar.
Yeah. What if it turns out that like humans like mess up, and we have like nuclear apocalypses or whatever,
Yeah. Which,
and then like over billions
close.
of years of time, like dolphins do it, or over billions of years of time, like crabs or something do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be pissed if a crab beat us and like the crabs were the fault of... Oh, the crabs
Oh,
were
I'd
the
be
cause...
dead.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point.
It'd be
But
quite interesting to learn.
if the crabs kill us all, do you reckon the Grim Reaper will be accepting other things other than drachma? Because like sweet shells, crabs like shells.
Shells, yeah.
It's whoever...
Crabs like shells?
Maybe not. They have one. So I guess like... Yeah, people have skin. I don't love skin.
Yeah, I don't offer up my skin.
No, not willingly anyway. I
Yeah.
did chop a bit of my finger off onto some onions recently.
Why?
Well, it wasn't on purpose.
Oh, were you not crying enough?
Well, yeah, exactly. The tears were streaming, but I could still see what I was doing. So I thought,
Like, better.
let's really bloody this up. But no blood on the onions, which was good.
No
blood
blood?
all over the hallway and bathroom.
Okay. Did it squirt?
No, it just kind of dripped.
Oh, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, it's kind of in the process of healing. Look at that.
Yeah, oh.
It's,
cool.
it's not great, but it is healing, which is fantastic.
Interesting.
I'll get a
take.
bit of finger back.
A lot of biology on.
Should we
this
come up
one.
with a name for this and then wrap this up?
Name for what?
This Josh and Jeremy adventure.
Oh, okay.
Can we J&J George sesh? Jeremy
George.
Josh
That sounds like we're making.
George. Chin on chin action.
Slobbery.
Slobber.
Spit and spat, shit and shit.
PB and JJ. Personal besties are Jeremy Josh. PBAJJ. Pub
JJ.
That doesn't roll off the tongue. Nights is so nice and smooth.
Just joking.
This JJ thing I started,
Yeah.
but we don't have to stick to it.
Oh, okay.
Hugh and Jeremy fooling around, it's a Nights episode. It doesn't have anything to do with our first names.
You and Jeremy fooling around. And
No, that was, we toyed with that idea, but it seemed a little, homoerotic. Let's call it what it is.
You're right on the nose.
Yeah, we get a
It's
whole
where
new
he sat.
we get a whole new audience, and I'm good with the with a little soft
Core.
yeah, the soft core. We're not ready to dip our toe in the hard stuff yet.
What do we call it if it's not nights?
The evenings.
Evenings.
Jeevenings.
Ask Jeevenings.
Ask Jeevenings. This has been a Don't Expect Anything Ask Jeevings episode. And that's what we're calling it. The first ever Ask Jeevings episode. A classic Ask Jeevings with Jeremy and Josh. Josh, it's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been okay.
Yeah. Well, I gotta go talk to Dr. Quack about this because that shocked me to my core.
Don't eat your mum.
Woo! Wow! Oh! Bellissimo!
I am.
Oh my goodness! Oh, the crowd goes miles. Woo! Wow, what an episode. And we did it as a team.
That's the most important part.
And if you want to join our team, look on Facebook, Instagram, @DA Podcast. We're on YouTube as well.
SoundCloud. Don't forget about the cloud that sound comes from.
Yes, what is that? What should they look for on that?
Don't expect anything podcast.
That's
At
true.
DEA podcast.
Yeah,
There's a lot
yeah.
of things you could
And
say.
we have an email address, and you can email us at don'texpectanythingpodcast@gmail.com.
Fill up my box. My inbox. With mail.